Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spinnerack. It's Mars here, and today we're talking about The Tomorrow War. Yeah, that's the movie with Chris Pratt. And we all know Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy. He is Star-Lord himself. You know, the comedic center of that particular show. The guy who's in love with Gamora. Look, I was looking through YouTube, and I noticed that, whoa, there was a trailer that we hadn't reviewed, and it is The Tomorrow War, and it had almost 8 million views. So I said, hey, I gotta take a look at this and see what's going on. And of course, I'm going to share it to you guys so you can see what I'm looking at and seeing what's going on here. It's just to give you a little background on the story. This thing starts as like there's some some humans from the future come back. I think they were in 2051. They come back into the past and say, hey, we need to recruit people to come out to the future to help us because they're being kicked, their butts are being kicked by aliens, you know? And so, I mean, basically that's the premise of the whole thing. And of course, Chris, who's a teacher, Chris Pratt in the movie is a teacher, he joins up and he tries to help out the best he can, you know? So here, I'm gonna get ready to start the trailer. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. I hope I like it, and we'll see how things rock. So let's play this bad boy. I am down with this show. I'm telling you, I love sci-fi. I love seeing military sci-fi from the future, even from the current time. Love it. But one of the things, so I'll just give you a couple of things. Chris Pratt looks good. Sam Richardson looks good. His wife in the show looks good. Hey, I'm glad it's on Prime Video. I have to go out and pay for it on, you know, already got Prime, you know, you get the deliveries and stuff. So always a good thing to have Prime. But, you know, and of course, Prime is killing it. They're just putting out new movies. Some are even better than others, but hey, the very fact that they're putting out some stuff, I'm at least, I'm glad I'm watching since I'm already paying for the project, you know, and I prefer it. I mean, I prefer it, but it's cool. But now, you know, so I got a couple of issues right now off the bat with this. You know, number one is, so someone comes from the future, they land in the past, and they're asking for help. Timeline. I have this whole issue with timeline and stuff. So you have to, you know, the whole thing with the timeline is that, you know, how are they going to keep the timeline straight? I mean, this is my big thing with time traveling movies. You know, hey, if they can come back into the past, why don't they just change the past again? You know, or change the future by coming back into the past? Or is this a continual loop? You know, so that's like number one problem. They've got to be able to explain. If they come back to the past and say, hey, we need your help to come back to the future to fight, it's kind of weird, but you know, let's see how they explain this timeline. Number two, they're just sending anybody. They're not training these guys and send them to the future to fight these the aliens. You know, come on, you figure at least they'll put some type of time. I know they're desperate, but damn, you gotta at least put some time into it, like an hour or two showing people how to hold a gun or where to put it. Number three, oh my goodness, it's the monster, the monster aliens. You figure if you're an alien and you come from halfway across the universe, you're gonna show up on Earth and basically you're gonna be naked just running around. That's another thing I always have a problem with. Like, you know, there's also been comparisons with Halo, you know, where humans are fighting aliens. But bro, get a life. Are you serious? You know, this is the premise for a lot of movies. You have Ender's Game where they're fighting the bugs. They have Starship Troopers where they're fighting the arachnids, and you know, you have what, Battle Los Angeles or Battle LA. Yes, either one works there. You know, but at least those aliens are wearing armor. You know, they seem to have been coming somewhere else. Hell, Aliens the movie. I know it's a little different. Later on, I think the future movies, they said the Space Marines take care of some of them. But yo, I mean, constantly the aliens they're fighting are not armored or anything like that. So I don't know what they expect in real life if there are aliens that those guys are just going to be walking around naked. So give me a break. But I mean, other than that, you know, those are slight. And this is just the first trailer, and hoping that we'll see more. And like I said, I like this genre anyway, so I will see it. I think I got a cautious optimism that we're going to see more and it's going to work out a little better. You know, so I mean, this movie was going to come out in the movie theaters originally, but you know, because of the whole pandemic, it was sold over to Amazon Prime, and you know, I'm not. Hey, like I said, I like Amazon Prime. Get the deliveries, the Prime Video, the Prime delivery, so it's good for me. But I definitely like the package of movies that they've been coming out with. And now that they bought MGM, you got some old stuff, and hopefully you also get the James Bond stuff. So hey, thumbs up. So again, I think this is a cautious thumbs up for Chris Pratt going into a new property. I hope that everything works out. And hey, Spinnerack out.